gets me going. Yeah, yeah.
I need that cafecito in the morning. Yeah, 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 yeah. Mix it with the reefer. It gets me going. Yeah, 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 yeah. I need that cafecito in the morning. Yeah, 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 yeah. Mix it with the reefer. It gets me going. Yeah, 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 yeah. Wake up every morning with you by my side, hair in my face, your scent so sublime. That fresh brew, that yes mood, that let's do this. And then get crazy like fuck the world, let's just lose it. And that soft hair and them brown eyes and your lips soaking, hips moving, all the thoughts you keep evoking. Mix it up, flow right to the top. Flip it up, there's no need to stop. I need that cafecito in the morning. Yeah, 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 yeah. Mix it with the reefer. It gets me going. Yeah, 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 yeah. I need that cafecito in the morning. Yeah, 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 yeah. Mix it with the reefer. It gets me going.
Right now, the DJ Epps and Friends Show. Weeknights at 10 p.m. with live turntable mixes and interviews. It's time to turn up your smart device and crank it loud.
Hey, yo, check this out. It's your boy Diddy. As we proceed to give you what you need, we are the world famous, the supreme, grand imperial. Hey, yo, Epps, let these motherfuckers know.
Father God, we first want to take this time to say thank you. Thank you for life. Thank you for love. Thank you for those who are tuned in to this live at this moment. We pray, Lord, that whoever is tuned in right now, that you bless them. Allow them to have an enjoyable time. Allow them to be able to come on here and not worry about problems and not worry about what is going on, but we know that you are taking care of it. At this moment, at this time, allow people to feel loved, to feel peace, and to smile and enjoy. For you said, do not be weary of doing good. So I pray that everybody sows good and reaps good, encouraging one another and looking out for one another. In your holy name we pray. Amen. This is DJ Epps and Friends. Let's go.
Yo, what they do. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy DJ Epps, #1 show on Instagram, Monday to Friday. If I look a little, you know what I mean? I don't know. I think something was trying to catch me this weekend. Definitely not COVID. We have to check that out. And good thing it's not. You know what I mean? But I'm good. You know what I mean? We're just trying to get right for the weekend because we got a lot of things popping off now. My bad. I had to take the eye rig off. There we go. Sorry. I'm all over the place. And am I feeling under the weather? Do I look like I'm feeling under the weather? Yes, I am. So you got to bear with me, all right? Bear with me. But today is Indie Thursdays. What's going on, everybody? Your boy is holding it down on Indie Thursday, where we bring in, a couple of my friends, couple of new friends, whichever or. We give you the opportunity to come over here and just vibe with me, man, and vibe with everybody, the world, especially everybody that's on the smart TVs. Please share the live. You know what it is, man. Everybody on Roku, smart TV, Samsungs, whatever you on, man. Any device you on, please share the live. You know what I mean? Share the live. Today I got my man Jopaul going to be in the building. We got also Melody going to be in the building. And yeah, man, we're going to have a great time with those guys. Everybody, do me a favor. If you want to, buy a badge. Support your boy, buy a badge. You know what it is. P2 Square, I appreciate you. Frankie Stali, I see you. Sakpase. And of course, like I said, share the live. Share the live. Most importantly, share the live. All right? Yo, Rob Love is in the building. Rob Love, what up, baby? I see you. Happy holidays, man. Happy holidays. We get ready for a great Christmas. They try. everybody. They going in cars. Lock your doors. You know what it is, man. All right, so happy holidays, and you know what's up. Yo,
Yeah, we up in here. What up? What up?
with your shiny ball headed.
Nah, I just got good lighting over here. That's all it is. It's an illusion. It's an illusion. I heard you say you're under the weather. You feeling okay? I'm sending you well wishes right now, King.
Thank you. It's nothing, man. You know, I feel like, you know, someone's trying to catch me, but you know, we attacking it with all the medicines and everything.
Just be careful. Just be careful out there.
Yeah. You know, I was afraid because last weekend I was all over the place from Envy's car show. You know what I mean?
You sharing a lot of people's hair out there.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I had and then we had the pre-party with all the artists. I was like, damn, I was all over the place, man. I hope I ain't catch nothing, but thank God I didn't. So, you know, we good.
Good.
We're going to get well, man. Everybody,
Rob Love, what up, baby?
Thursdays, we're going to get right to it. This is my man, Verified. Jopaul in the building, man.
You know how we do.
What's going on, man?
I'm chilling, man. I'm having a pretty rough week, to tell you the truth, you know, to be quite honest. I mean, I don't know how it is in Florida, but in New York, COVID is running rampant again. And I'm just trying to, you know, just be safe. My father just had another surgery, last one of the year, thank God. So I've been over there like pretty much like all day, just, you know, kind of nursing him back to health. I got a whole bunch of music ready to go, but there's still COVID out there, so I really don't want to promote it just yet. I got a ton of videos ready to drop, but I don't want to really promote it just yet. I got an awesome, like, really like gut punching, like civil rights, you know, movement type of music video that I've done that I'll share with you after the live. But it's like I wanna release everything, and I wanna, like, you know, do a whole bunch of stuff, but it just feels like there's this big wall called COVID right in the way that's kind of hindering whatever I really want to do. So just to be honest with you.
You don't think it's the time to drop these while everybody just, you know, downloading and looking at the internet, they checking for new songs? You don't think this is a good time to drop some stuff?
Maybe. I mean, fourth quarter? No, not so much. I'm just gonna, you know, like start fresh in 2022. But maybe, because listen, music is appreciated all over the place, and it's one thing that I love to do. Gina Law, what's up, baby? Music is something that I love, you know, with a real passion, and I want people to feel it and be in the right state of mind to feel it. So, you know, it's hard to predict what people are really going through right now when COVID is literally up and down, the economy is up and down, people's spirits are up and down, finances are up and down. I mean, it's you know, the only thing that's not going up and down is some chick in my lap right now, which really sucks. But besides that, you know, it's just it's hard to gauge what the marketplace is really calling for right now.
Right. And I was going through your catalog, man, and you know, I know you for certain songs, but now that you sent me like the whole library, I was like, damn, Joe is doing it all around, man. Like I'm like, oh shit, I fucks with it.
I mean, this is thank you, man. I appreciate it. I've been doing music for over 25 years. And right. for those that don't know, I wasn't always called Jopaul. I went under the name Lyric Enforcer since like 1997. I was in a rap group called Sex, Money, and Guns with Smooth the Hustler, Trigger the Gambler, DB Alias Christ, and Ice-T. And, you know, I've always considered myself more than just a gangster rapper, even though that's the world that I lived in. But I'm a writer at heart, and I write for all different genres. I write for a whole bunch of different artists. I can't tell you who they are because I've signed non-disclosure agreements. You know how that goes. And this is the best stuff that I've ever done in the past 25 years. So I'm really proud of it. You know, I hope that, you know, I can take it to the level that I think that it can go. So, you know, I just got to hope and pray and, you know, believe in my talent, you know, and experience over the past 25 years that this is some of the best stuff that I've ever done. Like, I get a good feeling about it. And my parents like a lot of it. So that's the determining factor. If my mom or my dad says, okay, Joe, okay, then I know that it's good. AJ Wild, what's up? shout out to my boy AJ Wilds. He produced like 99% of the records on that album. He's a beast. He's the next Kanye, Pharrell, and I found him. Nobody else can have him.
Yeah, AJ Wilds was popping. DJ So Lovely, I see you, girl. Love your show, by the way, man. And by the way, Lovely, no man supposed to buy their son a kitchen, a table, a kid's kitchen, whatever. Well, I saw that. No man. I'll talk to you about that later, Joe.
I don't even want to ask, but what he said.
Yeah. Masculine, no way. So Joe, are we looking at a future album coming out in the beginning of the first quarter of 2022? Like, are you just gonna just smack people in the face with all these joints that I've been hearing?
Probably, because music is not meant to be shelved. So the problem is that as you hear with the versatility, it's like I got rock joints, I got boom bap joints, I got EDM joints, I got joints literally hitting every level of the spectrum. So really coming out with an album, I'll be the first to say, as poppin' as I might look, I want the real demand for my music to be out there. Do I think that there's a real demand for an album worth of material from me? No. A lot of artists, it humbles me to say that, and a lot of artists don't have that humility to be able to say, I ain't as popping as I'd like to be. But I'm also still very, very hungry. I still got that hunger, to do more. I still got that grassroots approach to promotion. And I've made a lot of friends in the industry over the past 25 years, and I've never asked for a favor from any of them. So it's like, if the music can kind of speak for itself, then yeah, it's going to smack motherfuckers in the face, from both angles. Like, boom, boom. Like they won't even who just hit me. And it's going to be me sitting there.
Yo, can I play one of those joints right now so we can let everybody know? Can we smack them in the face right now, like you just said? Let them know what we're talking about.
Smack them.
Yeah. This joint right here, oh man, like I'm Kong. Yeah, like I'm Kong. That joint right there, oh man. Everybody, do me a favor, share the live, turn it up. We're gonna get right into it. Matter of fact, Joe, you introduce the joint right quick, man.
Yeah, this is your boy Jopaul, live with DJ Epps, right now the greatest DJ in the world, not just Miami. And this next one you're about to hear is called Like I'm Kong, produced by AJ Wilds. Fuck with it.
Hey, yo, Epps, let these motherfuckers know.
DJ Epps. Y'all better bring me along. Call me king like I'm Kong. Fuck like I'm flex with the bomb. Known as the pro and the cons. I ain't try to chit chat and just sit back when this shit's about to be on. No cash app and no bag attached to my ass about to be gone. Y'all better bring me along. Call me king like I'm Kong. Fuck like I'm flex with the bomb. Known as the pro and the cons. I ain't try to chit chat and just sit back when this shit's about to be on. I have no cash app and no bag.
Brand new Jopaul, like I'm Kong.
Like I'm funny. Like I be racking in money. Like I be attracting the honeys. They always try taking it from me. I ain't gonna let them, so I'm no dummy. I'm guessing pimping because the hoes love me. I'm stunting homie, got nothing on me. Better get to stepping like you know it's running. I'm on fire, so I'm litty now. You see, going through the city with the windows down. Think I committed a couple of murders. How fast I get rid of these murderers. Guess this battle keeps going. If it's wrong, why does it feel right? Don't worry about the bark of the dog if he packs a mean. Y'all better bring me along. Call me king like I'm Kong. Fuck like I'm flex with the bomb. Known as the pro and the cons. I ain't try to chit chat and just sit back when this shit's about to be on. I have no cash app and no bag attached to my ass about to be gone. Y'all better bring me along. Call me king like I'm Kong. Fuck like I'm flex with the bomb. Known as the pro and the
Yeah, boy.
I ain't try to chit chat and just sit back when this shit's about to
Sit alive.
I have no cash.
Jopaul, DJ
It's
Epps.
It's like I'm fresh out of AA, back to the bar, shooting for an at the stars. Too many jokers, my deck of cards, get smoked in the backwoods like cigars. Hakuna Matata, I'm smoking that Zaza. You say you Mufasa, you lying like Scar. You doodle like Kaka, you like Ukadacha. You need to acknowledge you not up the ball. Sort of like Ric Flair, Elishai, shoot. High and I'm impaired, fire in the boot. While I'm up in there, come with the nuke, cause you know that I've been here. Guess the battle keeps going. If it's wrong, why does it feel right? Don't worry about the bark of the dog if he packs a mean. Y'all better bring me along. Call me king like I'm Kong.
Fuck like I'm flexing the bomb. Notice the pro and the cons. I ain't trying to chit chat and just sit back when this shit's about to be on. I have no cash app and no bag attached to my ass about to be gone. Y'all better bring the alarm. Call me king like I'm Kong. Fuck like I'm flexing the bomb. Notice the pro and the cons. I ain't trying to chit chat and just sit back when this shit's about to be on. I have no cash app and no bag attached to my ass about to be gone.
Know what I mean?
I think we smacked them. I think we smacked them pretty good. Like
No, we smacked them hard.
We left those like 4 fingers, like boom.
Yeah, with the baby powder.
Absolutely. Come with it, powder.
Yo, so you said a couple of names earlier, man. And of course you write for people as well, man. You know, big shout to like, I know I heard a joint with you and Sticky Fingers and Chic Luge.
It was Fredro, not Sticky.
Oh, my
it
bad,
was Fredro.
Fredro, yes. Fredro.
I forget.
A new nigga will be like, same nigga, same shit. No, it's not. It's not.
No, I can't. No, not the most legendary,
right.
rap group that ever did it, practically.
Right. Fredro Star and a whole lot more, man. Like, man, big shout to DV Alias, Christ, Smooth the Hustle, all of them. Like, those style of rappers and that era alone, I felt like, they didn't get enough props that they should have got. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. Let's speak on.
No, there were some monsters. They still are monsters. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, there's some inside stuff. I mean, when Smooth got locked up, it's like Def Jam really kind of shelved Trigger and didn't let him blow. And then by the time Smooth got out, it's like they were on some like, yo, y'all guys like turned your back on us, and like we were the next to blow, like broken, like. And I'm not like dick riding, like I mean, these are like some of my closest friends, still to this day. Like Broken Language changed the game of rap. It changed the game of lyricism, and I gotta say shout out and thank you to Smooth the Hustler for allowing me to be one of the executive producers on the Broken Language movie, which we're gonna be coming out with sometime soon. So I will need you, basically to give me your interpretation of where you were, what you did, and what you thought Broken Language meant to the hip hop community. So, but they didn't get if social media was around when they were popping, they would have been the most viral sensation. Like the Broken Language video, would have destroyed them. Would have destroyed people. When My Crew Can't Go For That, the most lyrical commercial type of hit, and on the Nutty Professor soundtrack, they should have got the recognition they deserve. But I'll tell you right now, DV, that boy is a beast. Comes out with like a new video every 2 weeks, and he is getting the recognition that he deserves. And he got invited on Drink Champs, and I can't wait for that. Because if you saw his, actually on the same episode of Verified Podcast that you were on with DJ EFN, yo, Christ went like nuts. He started out like, yo, EFN, I just want to say, big up everything you done for the culture, keeping my name in your mouth when other motherfuckers didn't. And when I get up to Drink Champs, I ain't pulling no fucking punches. Fuck all these motherfuckers. They couldn't shine their fucking shoes. Bro, the craziest 15 minutes of my life. I was just sitting there like, it's y'all show. But yeah, no, shout out to DV, because that's like my brother from another mother, my genius from another penis.
Shout out to the homie DV. I can't wait to bring him up on the show over here too, man. Alias Christ, man, that's the homie right there.
What up, Lisa? One funny Lisa. Everyone follow her. She's a funny, funny lady.
Talk to me about your podcast.
So, when COVID started, I had no desire to do music whatsoever. None. Like, none. People are dying. People are dying. The nation is in turmoil. The political landscape is probably the worst that it's ever been. Probably worse than when the Reconstruction period happened. And it just didn't make me, I wasn't feeling whole. So I didn't want to do music. I was like, how am I going to make these songs and then go out there and promote it? But like when everyone has COVID, like, you know how many shows I turned down during 2021? Like I missed out on like maybe 6 or 7 bags, and like, not big bags, because I'm not DJ Epps. I mean, let's be honest, but those bags still, that's how I, keep the lights on and have this good lighting so you can see my shiny head. So I was thinking, what do I have that I haven't utilized? My friends, the people that I've talked to for years in the industry that have just fucked with me on the strength of, yo, he's a good dude, and his music is fire. Do we know what we can do with him? No, because, he's Jewish and he's good with his money, and he knows the game. So, and that was always their mentality. I'm not, throwing race into it, even though like people like to, play that factor. But I said, I need a niche. So me and my one of my partners, this guy Jonathan Wright from Radio Pushers and Results in No Hype, we came up with an idea, and we were like, yo, I was going to start doing podcasts under his podcast. And he's like, why don't you do your own? And he's like, yo, you're friends with, I'm thinking, I'm friends with all these verified artists. And he's like, yo, should be the Verified Podcast. And then I was like, where I only interview verified artists. It was just like, and it wasn't around yet. And I was just like, boom, let me see who I can reach out to. And then by sheer luck, I got Ari Spears on the first episode, like legendary comedian. I had DJ EFN as my second episode ever. Imagine the second podcast you ever did. You have the godfather of all podcasts, of DJ EFN.
Yeah, that was perfect. I mean, that was just God talking to you. He lined it up right there for you.
Yep. Hip hop works in mysterious ways. It definitely does.
Man. Your story is kind of similar to mine with the pandemic. I had no idea I would be doing this on my live, but I'd rather do this than go step outside and go catch COVID and run into some fake people, you know what I mean? But, it is what it is. But I love the Verified Podcast.
Let me ask you something. I want to ask you a question. Now, and just piggybacking off our episode. Do you feel like that, and we don't have to get into it, but do you feel like that episode that you went through with who trying to do what, I'm saying, and trying to jam you up, do you think that led you more to stay more inside and focus on, the digital promotion aspect rather than just being out all over the place, especially during COVID?
Yeah. It led me to I don't know, man. First of all, I don't roll with a bunch of people, man. So, and I'm a Taurus, so it's like once you fucking cross me and you try to tarnish my name, you try to attack my family, all these things, it hits differently with me. Because I'm one of the good ones. I'm not gonna brag, but I am one of the good ones.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't fuck around. I
can attest to that. Jopaul, Verified Podcast, DJ Epps, one of the good ones. If you don't have anything nice to say about it, I'll punch you in the throat.
Yeah. So when we found out, the truth, I had to silence some people and tell them, stay the fuck away from me. Because you doubted me, you crossed me, you betrayed me, you know what I mean? And so on. So and that was the good and bad of the pandemic. You know what I mean? Yes, that was a bad part for me, but I learned through some services I've been through, my therapist, hell, even talking to people like you, I learned that those things was meant to happen so you could, move a little better, talk to the right people and leave the wrong people alone, and so on. You know what I mean? So
I always say it's not a loss that you catch. It's only a loss that you catch if you don't get a lesson from it. And I just want you to know that I consider you, one of my brothers. My phone is always open to you. If you ever feel like you're going through shit and you can't talk with wifey, your friends are, on some shit, my phone is always open. Call Jopaul. I might be asleep, but I'll wake up. So just want you to know I'm open anytime you need it.
I appreciate that, Joe. I really, really do appreciate that. Joe, hold on one second. Dopamine? Yeah.
That feeling started to get dizzy. My cartoons not Disney. Drinks at the bar getting busy. And I got my bags called with me. Show up to the bros on board when I kiss me. Charge slightly beyond just tips on guard. Got some ball ass titties. Wanna get a bond if you wanna permit me. I don't mean to be rude, but picking up a vibe from you. And quite sure you feeling mine too. Despite a couple things that I might have consumed. Speakers pound the ground of the room. Sounds that make the whole crowd move. Inhale the laughs around in the fume. Say I'm down to do. Yeah, both in need before I coast to leave. Yeah, a little bit of heat to coat the teeth. Coke is rubbing on both the cheeks. Yeah, the moment that she moaned up, chose a freak. I just taste one the whole cuisine. Cause the land of the blind, let's go to the scene. Yeah, why from the line, hopes and dreams, and I'm high. It's that dopamine. It's that dopamine. Dopamine. Swear to drunk, then I'm not gone. Feel dynamite cause I'm kind of bomb. Got the jitters, but I remain calm. Shout to the deal, I'm not playing cards. Not famous, but I always stay with stars. Dangerous, chemical, A-list broad. Big daddy that became when it came to the raw sex, money and guns with the name of the squad. Running to the club, drugged up and naked. Jack Daniels from the bottom of Jameson. Fuck Molly in a private basement. Definition of what white boy wasted is. Seems like the right time and place for this. Me to address my congregation of all my sinners and fornicators. Fucked up to the point, oh, time and place it is. Know what I mean? I go green, no lean. Little bit of white on my nose, so clean. Been frank like a kite, I'm high with those keys. Didn't realize that was your queen. Why just taste what the whole cuisine? Cause the land of the blind, let's go the scene. Yeah, why from the line, hopes and dreams, cause I'm high. It's that dopamine. It's that dopamine. DJ Epps. It's that dopamine.
Damn. What I told you? My man be switching it up on y'all.
I pull that power switch on people. I will not be pigeonholed in one lane. You can't contain me.
I just smacked you with another one. I swear to God, when I first heard that, I was like, this nigga made a song with Skrillex? What the fuck?
Yo, my boy AJ Wilds is a fucking beast.
Yo, AJ, stop playing with them. Stop playing with him, AJ. We hear you out there, fucker.
Listen, from an artist standpoint, and I'm glad you like the record, it takes artists maybe 3 lifetimes to find a producer that they really mesh with, that really feels them. And guess what? He's only like 26, 27 years old.
Oh, man. Fresh and green. He ready.
And such a good, humble dude. When the world hears this music, I really hope they receive it well because me and him deserve it. That's all I can say.
Right. Joe, before you get up out of here, man, you're an OG. At the same time, you just like me. We relevant. They respect us. They fuck with
Thanks.
us.
Jay the driver, what up? We got Nick Cannon's old driver in the building right now. Jay the driver.
What's going on? Give everybody some tips and pointers, man. How to stay relevant. Keep on going. You know what I mean? Just, how to promote your music. You know what I mean? Stay in touch with DJs. Any type of pointers out there, man.
The best thing to do is to really treat your music like a business, because that's exactly what it is. And in doing so, you need to remember a couple of things. Professionalism. Don't be one of those guys that think your shit don't stink and that just because people hear your music, they're going to give you everything under the sun and you get discovered. Those days are over. So when I say treat it like a business, you need to have some money behind your business. You need to have stake in the game, because if you do not show that you care about yourself enough, how will somebody else who might invest in you care about you? So the one thing that I could say is, when it comes to wanting to be in the music business, maybe become a doctor or go that route, because this shit is rough, man. And if you don't have thick skin, you're going to get swallowed up. It's just a part of the business. You're gonna deal with adversity. You're gonna deal with the most trifling people that you thought were your friends, and you're gonna see that nobody supports you until you're already popping.
Right.
You know. This is Jopaul from the Verified Podcast. We're in another episode of DJ Epps and Company.
There you have it, everybody, man. I got my man Jopaul that came through like I promised you, and he gave you some gems, and I need you to go download his music on all platforms right now, man. Go get that. Joe.
Well, it's not available yet. This is unreleased. So you're really, you and just a handful of people, the only people who have heard it so far. So you can't download it yet, but once it does, everyone go download it and make sure you buy direct from consumer to me. So DJ Epps, I love you, brother. Man. Thank you so much.
Hey, same here, man. Thank you, Joe. And have a safe night. Have a safe Merry Christmas. Love you, bro.
And happy Hanukkah to you, my brother. Love
you. Yeah. My Jewish brother right there, man. You know what it is. Take it easy, Joe. You know what it is.
Hey,
up, man.
What's up?
Hey. There go that girl, Melody.
Yes.
How you doing, Melody? Merry Christmas.
Great.
Happy holidays.
I'm ready for I don't know if I'm ready for the holidays, honestly. Time is moving by crazy. Like, the year's about to end. I can't believe it.
Did you go shopping yet?
Not really. Maybe for myself.
Everybody, share the live, buy a badge, please.
Yeah, share the live, please.
Yeah, man. We just had Jopaul. Now we got Melody, as I promised you. She in the building. Let me change the pin right there. Melody, before we get started, man, please let me know what city you coming from, because I had to try to figure this out. I was looking through your page. I was distracted by all some of the booty shots. I was distracted by some of the outfits you was wearing. So I failed. So yeah, let me know where you coming from. What city?
Nah, I'll be everywhere, but I'm from Brooklyn, New York. That's my hometown. So yeah, that's where I'm from.
And your nationality?
I'm Cuban and Jamaican, but I'm more connected to my Jamaican side. So yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I hear the big guy accent.
Yeah, some people like it until I start getting crazy. So.
Okay, the crazy part is the Cuban part. I can tell.
Yeah, I don't know which one it is, but they're both a part of me, and they make a big part of who I am. So I'm proud to, come from a Caribbean background.
Can you dance Spanish music?
Yeah, I like Spanish music, but I like my reggae. You know what I'm saying? I like my bashman.
So are you? So growing up, you've been listening to like what? Tanya Stevens and.
Yeah, honestly, growing up, I listened to everything. But I felt more connected to R&B than anything. So yeah, that's what got me into doing R&B music. Like before, I used to listen to all types of stuff, especially coming from like an old school family, and I come from like a strict background, like go to school, get your education, a strict Caribbean background. So yeah, like especially having like younger siblings, it helped for me to, explore R&B music and hip hop music outside of what I grew up in the household. So it was fun for me. It was more like a rebellious thing.
I hear you. Brooklyn's not what it used to be, man.
Of course not. Times changed. We have all these things going on. Look, we have Instagram Live. Everything's different. So.
Word up. So I seen you roll through Power 105 over there.
Yeah.
Over there, man. How was that? How was that going over there? Who did you get interviewed by somebody?
Yes, I got interviewed by a few DJs. It was honestly like a dream come true. Like when, growing up, like not even just in high school and college, I used to watch Power 105 interviews all the time, especially like R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle, all these legends that used to come on the show, and just hearing Power 105 Breakfast Club in the morning on the radio, like it was a dream come true to actually step foot in the office and step foot in the room with some great legends and some iconic people. I learned a lot. It was kind of warming. I don't know, maybe back then I would think like it would be more something that I'll be nervous about, but it felt like I belonged there, so it was easy for me to, open up.
Adapt.
Yeah.
Listen, man, if God brought you to that building, it's because he knew that you were a superstar and you deserve to be in that building around legends or whoever that was interviewing you. You know what I mean? You been to Miami before?
No, I'm barely there, but I've never been.
Listen.
That's crazy, right?
Well, first of all, you got your boy now. I'm from Miami. I'm here in Miami.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready to come down, touchdown, we got you.
Okay.
All right? But you got to make a trip to Miami because, if there's any, there's Jamaicans all around New York, but there's definitely a lot of Jamaicans in Miami.
Yeah, Cubans too. I know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. They'll come fuck with you. They'll come fuck with you.
For sure.
Talk to me about Lingerie, this record you got.
Okay, well, originally I wrote that song like a few years ago. It was about somebody I previously in the past had a crush on, Sometimes, men be having fantasizing women, and women can do that too. So, I was able to speak up about it, get in my bag, explore my adulthood, and really get to know like myself and express myself in a different way, which is kind of daring, especially like I said, coming from my strict background.
Right.
I don't know if my family won't want to hear see the video, but it felt good, to express myself and feel sexy. So yeah, I wrote it about somebody I had a crush on. I had a daydream about it. And it was a sexual thing for me. Let's just say that.
See, I heard the song, but now I think I'm going to have a different vision about it, man. You know what? Let's go ahead and introduce the record and let's show everybody what we're talking about right now.
Okay, I want you guys to stream this song. It's on YouTube. The video's on YouTube. It's very explicit and spicy and entertaining. And it's Lingerie by yours truly, Melody.
Bap. Brand new melody is called Lingerie. Turn it up.
Different situation. Yeah, I know that you've been patient. I've been trying to get the past out my mind. Not gonna lie, I want you naked. Make a different situation. Got no time for free play. Got no time for relationship. I know you wanna hit this real quick. And baby, you could get me good.
Rico, I see you. What up, Rico? King and Z, Brooklyn, what up?
I'm trying to come over. Never met a real man like you. Wanna school me in your Rover. I'm trying to chase a couple bands with you. I could fuck you on the road while you're driving slow. No, I'm focused on my goals. Can you keep it low key? I ain't shy, baby, come closer. Cause on my mind, I got my hands on you. I got on that lingerie.
DJ Epps.
Hey, yo, Epps, let these motherfuckers know.
I got this, Diddy.
We were talking about us.
Let's switch up.
No, I ain't the type to give it to you on the first night, but I wanna take control. Got me looking at you like I never seen a sunrise. I'm the horizon, be my bro. Just being around you, I'm diverted. I just wanna ride you, can you hurt it? It's something about you I can't figure out. You got me switching up my words and sounding foolish. Yeah, you got me curious. I'll be a freak, be my alienist. I'll tell you how sex delirious. You such a 10, babe. Look at you still blessed. Have you been tense? I'll take care of it. Well, I'ma get you all alone. Lay you on the bed. Take off all your clothes and kiss you on your neck. Lick you to your waist and private, there's no stage. Sing all on your mic till you feel
right. Brand new melody. King and D, get him, get him, get him.
I make it feel like a bliss. No, it is something to miss. I want you last on my list. Bet I make them cry with my kiss. Harmonies all in your ear. Grinding and pulling you near. Don't need no film, this is real. I'ma be Roxy, you like steel. You all alone. Lay you on the bed. Take off all your clothes. Kiss you on your neck. Take you to your waist. Private, there's no stage. Sing all on your mic. You feedback one take for you. All in my lingerie. Yeah, for you. Let me catch your vibe.
Yeah.
Ooh. I like the switch up on that right there.
Okay, so like a 1-2 drop.
Yeah. So how long you been doing the music thing?
As a artist professionally for about like 5 years now.
Okay,
Singing wise, I've been singing since I was 2, so it was big transition.
Got you.
Mm-hmm.
Let me take a pause right quick, Melody.
Okay.
Because everybody knows when I start my show off, I started with a prayer. And it's a beautiful situation and everything is positive vibes all the way through my show. So we tend to recognize one hater or any hater that comes into the room. So I just like to say, if you don't like what you see or hear, you have a lot of pages to go through, but don't come on this page and come disrespecting me or any of my friends. All right? So keep it positive because there's a positive vibe over here. All right? Big time positive vibe. Or else Team Epps is going to come at you. Period. All right, back to our regular program. Sorry about that, Melody. Yo, so, Melody, is there any artist that you would like to see yourself collabo with to further your progress? You know what I mean?
Yes, definitely. Right now, number 1 on my list is her. I feel like she is dope, especially like her music lately. I've been listening to her for a very long time. So like when she was Gabby Wilson. So like now it's like the transition into her being like a woman and expressing herself as an adult. I feel like I can relate to her a lot. Also Janae Aiko, she's dope too. I've been listening to her since she was on SoundCloud years ago. A lot of these artists, I feel like I grew close to and I've grown up with them because I've been listening to their music from like day one. And also like Queen Naija, I feel like she is also relevant to like the type of music that I make, especially her vocals. I feel like me on a track with Queen would definitely be iconic because I don't think I express like my vocal range that much in my music. So it'll be nice to have somebody challenge that for once and like get to see have people see a different side of me and hear a different side of my vocals. So yeah.
So this record that we just heard, like, do you still have a crush on that person? Do you see that person?
Nah, I got turned up. I'll be getting turned up quick, okay? So yeah.
Well, watching these lingerie shots and these bikini shots here,
I
you
had
look
to
turned up.
in a new video. Okay, originally in the video, it was supposed to be somebody that I was dealing with at the time, which isn't the person I had a crush on, but that didn't work out. So I had to just use my imagination, you know, like to picture myself like in the video. Like some people might not like it. It is what it is. But I want people to realize that women can be dominant too, and it's okay. And it's okay for us to express ourselves and our being to our fullest, not just like, you know, being quiet and in the background and letting the men take control. Like we could take control too. And I feel like we've been doing that in the industry for a little while, period. So yeah, like I feel like the video definitely helped me like to express myself and to be more confident in myself, because when I first started off as an artist, I would have never think that I would be singing or writing about anything sexual or anything like in that caliber. So that shows my growth and how confident I am in knowing who I am, and the fact that like I didn't have nobody really directing me and telling me what to do. It was just me being myself off of my comfortability, and I feel like it felt good.
Listen, man, don't be using your records to chase these guys down. The right one will come to you. The right one will. God will bring the right one to you.
Right. Yeah. That's true.
Yeah. Puzzle Beast, I appreciate the badge. Same for my boy King Indeed in the building as well. A lot of people say the video's sick. They like the video, man.
Thank you. Make sure y'all share. Thank you.
Listen, you need to come to Miami. You need to go back and forth. You know what I mean? Most people say in order to get more exposure, you just got to get out your box. You got to get out your city to get heard some more. You know what I mean? And just know that you got a friend over here. When you get your music broken, you know what I mean? We could play it over here on the show and whatnot, whatever you want to do.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. I actually just came from doing like a DMV tour, so I was able to get out of New York for a little while, which was cool. Like, and I got to open up for Tink, which she's dope. So that was a good experience too. So I definitely want to get out there. I feel like it's a vibe, especially like me being my turned up self.
Yeah.
What? I would turn Miami out for sure.
Are you having a hard time positioning yourself in certain bookings or certain places because of how this is a male driven industry and whatnot? Do you feel like you're pushing you're having a hard time pushing your brand out there?
Maybe in the past I would say kind of. Now I don't think so, because like in the beginning, like especially when it comes to performing, a lot of the times I perform where it's mainly rappers or mainly men on the stage with me, or like before me or whatever. So it kind of like gives me more of a boost, especially like getting people to like see that I'm not the type of artist that they expect me to be. Yeah, I'm an R&B hip hop artist, but when I perform, I definitely show out. Definitely, more than any other artist, other R&B artist would. I don't just sing on stage. I don't just stand there and walk around. I actually perform, especially when I sing songs like Laundry. I bring people from the crowd on stage, and I'm really turn it into a real show, and I make it entertaining. And a lot of men, if anything, feel intimidated by that. So it feels good to control, the stage and to show them like, yeah, I'm a female, but yeah, you're not going to downgrade me and expect me to be in a certain caliber, because I'll show out more than you could even show out. Jumping around on stage and running around with 10, 20 people on stage is not what I do. I do things on my own, and I'm able to catch and grasp the audience on my own, and that says a lot. So, yeah.
Some of the artists that you name, like Janae and let's say Erykah Badu, some of these girls, they have ways of preparing for shows. You know what I mean?
Right.
Whether it's, just meditating by themselves or with some incense, some candles, whatever. How do you prepare for your show?
Well, despite how people may feel about my music, I'm still connected to God. So I always pray before a show, even if I don't have a few seconds to stop right then at that moment, I definitely pray on the way there, or before I get on stage. So that kind of helps me to feel confident, especially no matter what, even if things might not go the way I expect them to go. It just helps me have a learning experience, and that I'm connected. The fact that I'm connected with God helps me as a person. It helps me to be humble and to also know and to tell people that I'm in control of myself.
Right.
And yeah, so that helps me to be calm. Some people do other things, but I feel like that does enough for me. Besides that, rehearsing is a must. Like, I have to have a rehearsal before I get on stage, because then I feel like I'm out of place, or I don't know what's gonna happen. So yeah, those two things do a lot, and those two things go a long way.
Do you have anxiety?
Yeah, actually. um Originally I have a song called Anxiety. Okay.
Let's get to it.
So that song was about a me growing up in a home, in America, being dark skin and being brown skin. We grew up in a society where it's not necessarily a thing for us to talk about our mental health and things that we're going through. In my household, I didn't really grow up with no counselors or anything like that in the house, or with parents I could just sit down and talk about anything I was stressed about. So I did have a lot of mental health, things that I started to develop into, especially with trauma, experiencing that as an adult. I feel like that incorporated a lot into it. But acknowledging it was a part of why I decided to record Anxiety. Actually, unfortunately, last year I lost a brother to suicide awareness, so it helped me to connect more on it and educating myself more. So I feel like that's what inspired me to do the video and to speak about it. So yeah.
Let's get to it right quick, man. Anxiety, brand new joint by Melody. I need y'all to turn it up and shed a light right quick. Let's go.
Sir, shed a light.
Hey, yo, Epps, let these motherfuckers know.
Hold up, man. I got this. Brand new Anxiety, my girl Melody. Y'all follow her right now, right now, right now, right now.
DJ Epps.
I feel the anxiety taking over me, losing my priority while I overthink, stuck in my anxiety, don't want notoriety, no, the rioting.
Hey, yo, DJ, pull that up again. Pull it.
I had to do it for you and all the Jamaicans in the building, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Wagwan, all my Caribbean people, all my Haitians, Barbados school, all my Trinis, turn up. All my Bahamians, let's go. Brand new Melody.
Taking over me, losing my priority while I overthink, stuck in my anxiety, don't want notoriety, no, the rioting.
Let's go.
I feel the anxiety taking over me, skeletons they fighting me, can't escape my dream, danger to society.
Donna, what up? Look at the love, what up? Storm Strength, what up? Turn it up, Will.
I feel anxiety is something inside of me. I can't focus. Drinking badly to personality, they don't know this. Doses on doses, depersonalization. But I'm well aware, yeah, losing my sensation. I'm in for a break, money calling no vacation. Off with a head like red, ain't got no patience. Hold it in to feel emotion. Weigh me down till I'm exploding. I'ma check in on a dead end. I'm pretending, ain't affecting. I'm well aware that I'm struggling. Anxiety taking over me.
Hey.
Losing my priority while I overthink. Stuck in my anxiety. Don't want notoriety, no, the rioting. I feel the anxiety taking over me. Skeletons, they fighting me. Can't escape my dream. Danger to society. Can't stay in sobriety, no.
Word up, man. It's the world famous DJ Epps, man. You need me to break your record. You need to come on my show, just like my girl Melody with the brand new joint Anxiety. You heard it first with the world famous
DJ Epps.
MP3wax.com. We break records.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to my management, Storm Straight. You know what he said? He said we gonna pull up on you in Miami one time for the one time, okay?
Yeah, man. Listen, yeah, definitely, man. Come through Miami, come fuck with your boy. You know what it is, man. Storm,
Yes,
I got
sir.
you. Hit me up, man. And everybody, man, hit my DM. Trust me, man. Yo, you know, we get it popping out here, man. Before you get up out of here, man. Before you get up out of here, I want you to let everybody know that's sitting in their home, in their living rooms, that's on their smart TVs, that's on the live right now. Let them know where they could find you, where they could reach your music, where they could reach you to do a feature, if anything, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Anybody that wants to find my music, follow me on Instagram right now at yours truly melody _ the link is in my bio. I have 4 singles out. My latest single is Anxiety. I have Lingerie, which was also aired on World Star Hip Hop. Make sure y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel, Melody, and type in Lingerie or type in Anxiety. Also have out Gray Sweats. And if anybody wants to collab, feel free to DM me on Instagram at yours truly melody _ I also have my management attached to my Instagram bio. So Storm Strength, make sure y'all reach him and follow him. Shout out to him. He's done a lot for me. And yeah.
Dope. And let's not forget Truth Teller. Big shout to Truth Teller. You know what I mean? Independent music grind. They got your back. They holding you down. I hold them down. Anything you guys need, man, you know you're more than welcome to holler at me. You got a friend over here, Melody.
Yes, thanks for having me. I appreciate you. Much love.
All day, Melody, man. Be safe and happy holiday. Have a great Christmas and a happy New Year, beautiful.
Okay, you too. Happy holiday.
Big up. Let's get it. Word up, ladies and gentlemen. Indie Thursdays. You know what I do on Thursdays? I like to bring some indie artists to come hang out with me and let me know what's popping in their city, their hood, their music, and all that. All right? If you want to be part of that, hit my DM and I'll send you the packages, man. Listen, don't cheat the hustle. Do not cheat the hustle. Do you know what that means? Stop asking for free shit. This is a business, all right? You go to Hot 97, you go to Power 105, you go to 99 Gems, you go to Power 102 LA, whatever. You know what I mean? You got to pay for ads. You got to pay for certain things, all right? So come fuck with your boy, take care of your boy, and your boy will take care of you. That's what it means to not cheat the hustle, all right? Buck, I see you, Buck. Was popping, homie. Listen, next week, Indie Thursday, I got my man King Buckley going to be in the building. Yeah, shout to Las Vegas on that check-in. Yeah, Las Vegas on that check-in. King Buck. Yeah, man. Bogey will be in the building. Denver, Colorado will be in the building. Shout out to my man Bogey. Indie Thursdays next Thursday. It's going to be crazy, right? Before Christmas Eve, all right? Shout out to my man Lord Mays in the building. Lord, I'm going to be honest with you, man. I'm about finished, but I went and lost my voice for the past couple of days, as you can hear, so I ain't trying to continue that, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So just give me a couple of tea. I got the hot tea with the lemon, so I'm clearing up the voice so I can sound, clearer on that mixtape. And that mixtape is coming out soon with Lord Mays. It's going to be crazy. Trust me. That mixtape, you got Joel Ortiz and a whole lot more on there. That shit going to be crazy. Oh, man, it's going to be bananas, all right? Tomorrow, I'm going to be, before tomorrow, let me let you know about the Blendathon. Yes, the day after Christmas, next Sunday, December 26th, I'm going to be on at 10 o'clock doing a special on my turntables. It's called the Blendathon, the season 5. If you ever saw all the other seasons, listen, you see me take an acapella of a record and put it on an instrumental of another record, and you'll be like, damn, how did he do that? It's a great experience if you want to see a real DJ go live and do his thing. So the Blendathon is next Sunday, December 26th, the day after Christmas. It's going to be crazy at 10 o'clock Eastern time, a Christmas special I'm going to put on my live and Twitch. Damn, and my voice is killing me. Yeah, Lord, thank you. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Also, coming up, man, tomorrow, I'm going to be live and direct in Doral, Miami, Florida. Yes, in Doral, Miami, Florida, at the Improv Comedy Club. It's going to be crazy, man. It's Comedy Fest. Big shout to Only and Dade. You know what I mean? Those guys are great, man. And they got a big holiday comedy fest going down. I'm going to be DJing it tomorrow at the Improv in Doral, Miami, Florida. So if you're in the area, pull up. You know what it is. It's too easy. Pull up. All right? Let me see what else I got for you. Also, do not forget. Yeah, I got you. New Music Mondays, every Monday. Yo, hit the Cash App, hit the Zelle, hit the PayPal, whatever, man. And let's drop your new music on Mondays, right here on New Music Mondays, all right? Now, you do know that this is the #1 show, Monday to Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern time, right? This is the #1 show. Like, I don't got to tell you. I don't got to prove nothing. I stay consistent with it. You know what I mean? This is the #1 DJ show, Monday to Friday. I own 10 p.m. in this world. On the West Coast, it's 7:30 p.m. All right? Other places, it's different times. But East Coast, 10 p.m. Eastern. All right? All right, man. Listen, let me go rest up some more. Go take some CMOS. Go take some more medicine. You know what I mean? Get my voice back ready. And so I could go hit the clubs this weekend. Go finish that Lord Mays mixtape about to come out. And all that, man. So everybody, thank you for hanging out, especially my guest today, Jopaul, and my girl Melody. I appreciate you guys. Everybody that bought a badge, King Indeed, Puzzle Beats, I appreciate you guys, man. Y'all keep me motivated. I'm going to just keep on doing it for you, all right? Who's that? Dami Frost, I appreciate you. Miss V, I appreciate you. Christian, hearts for you, baby. Hearts for you. You know what it is. Buck, hit my DM. I'm going to send you everything. Buck, we got some situations going on. Oh, by the way, one more thing. Yeah. If you missed my DJ Envy party with all the artists performing live this past weekend, we're having another one January 16th, Sunday, Martin Luther King MLK weekend. Sunday, January 16th. If you want to perform, hit the link in my bio and go ahead and register to perform, all right? We have a package where we'll set you up with a section, a bottle, free guest, a flyer, and all that. All hosted by Drink Champs, DJ EFN, Rich Dollar, bunch of A&Rs, going to be in the building, producers. So I suggest you come by Sunday, January 16th, MLK weekend. Come be a part of it. Come perform. If you know an artist that needs to be on that stage, send them the link. Tell them, yo, go hit up Epps and go make that happen, all right? Everybody have a good night. I'll see you Monday. I'm not going to be on tomorrow because we're going to be at the Improv Comedy, all right? I'll see you Monday for New Music Mondays, and I'll see you guys later, all right? You are too an inspiration. I appreciate that, Will. All right? Have a good night, everybody. Love you guys. Peace out.